First and foremost, I would like to thank all you lovely girls for the very thoughtful gift that I've received. Probably in my entire span in the media for about 10-15 years, this is probably the most memorable and the most lovable gift I've received. There's nothing like getting a gift which puts a smile on your face, you know, and this plant is really special. Thank you very much for that. And I think Mrs. Neerja Malik has pretty much said whatever has to be said. And just one request from my side would be, don't hesitate to speak about any problems that you have regarding your health. Be it any simple problem, any pain or anything, too complicated problems like cancer. When I was actually, when Mr. Ananda Kumar approached me regarding this, and we did a small clipping about breast cancer awareness and all that, and when I tried to pull up the latest statistics on the net, I found that there is an alarming trend which is coming up, where earlier women who were in the 50s to 70s age group were being affected with breast cancer more, but the trend now is, there's a paradigm shift to the 30 to 50 age group, which is the most productive age group of women, I would say. So I guess the awareness starts much earlier. The awareness program starts much earlier. The awareness about your health and the fact that you have to keep yourself healthy for your family to be healthy is very important. Last week my mother fell sick, and for about a week or so my entire household was in a state of suspended animation, because none of us knew what to do because my mother was sick. That's exactly what happens when a woman falls sick in the household. My mother, personally in my family, my mother is the backbone of the entire household. We're all dependent on her, you know. And the moment she fell sick, we were all totally thrown off. So I guess that happens in every family, and that stresses more on the fact that the woman is the backbone of the family, and she needs to be healthy, her family needs to be healthy and happy. So I guess this is a wonderful opportunity for you all to do something nice which you can remember in the years to come. Say, I did my bit to contribute something nice to the society. So carry this message forward. to each and everyone, your relatives, your friends, and probably people who are less fortunate not to be here today, or in the lower socioeconomic strata, you may come across people in life. I think this message is something which you can subtly take across to them, because even today I find in most of the urban homes, well-educated women also hesitate to come up with a problem, to come up to the doctor and say, yes, I have a problem and I need help. There's nothing wrong in approaching a professional expert and getting help when it concerns serious issues, and I think we have to remove that stigma and come forward, and that education probably begins at this age, where you people take this awareness to the less fortunate people, or the less, I would probably say particularly the lower socioeconomic strata, where these kind of messages don't reach that easily. And I think we will be a long way ahead in conquering breast cancer, and I would like to appreciate Mr. Ananda Kumar for this wonderful effort that he is making, and for the wonderful response that he is receiving, and I think it has to go and it has to expand exponentially and get more results. Thank you very much for giving me a reason to smile today, giving me a wonderful day this morning, and giving me an opportunity to meet you all. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, I wait for a response. Good morning, everyone. And we are going to ensure that Chennai turns pink. Yes? I'm going to make it really short because I have a problem controlling my words. And first of all, I have to say that it is so good to be amidst you. There is so much of vital energy that I'm picking up from you. And I feel young once again. I feel that if there was a tree that wouldn't break, if I climbed it, I would climb it. Thanks to you guys and the energy you are giving me. I'm very happy with this endeavor, this initiative of Mr. Ananda Kumar, and I'm very happy, yes, and I'm very happy that he has chosen to pick up the Pink Warriors from Stella Maris. But I want to change a little something if he is willing to. I would like to call you people not Pink Warriors, but Pink Warrior Angels. Because you are going to be warring against breast cancer. You are going to ensure that you spread awareness. You are going to give importance to screening, to self-examination, and you are going to ensure that the next generations of women are strong. So you are actually doing God's work. Therefore, I would love to call you the Pink Warrior Angels. Now, one more thing I want to tell you, children, that you all have mothers, you have aunts, you have grandmothers. And like the gentleman rightly pointed out, sometimes there is always a stigma attached to talking about your breasts. And I'm so glad that he very clearly said that there is no need to be inhibited, no need to be shy, because truly breast cancer is rampant. I myself have suffered it twice. First, the left breast in 1998, and then the right one in 2004. What comes out of all this is that cancer is curable. You see me standing here. The important point is early detection makes it curable, and prevention is better than cure. Now comes a time when you will become mothers yourself. And the trouble with us Indian women is that we always put others first. If someone falls sick in the family, we are like protective and ferocious lionesses looking after our cubs. But if we fall sick, put it in the back burner. When we have time, it'll go away. You know, we make excuses. So I want you to remember that you women, you girls are awesome. You are wonderful. You need to take care of yourselves. You need to pass the word to all your relatives and friends. You need to make it happen, and I know you will. Alright, once someone is diagnosed with cancer, I just want you to remember 3 little points. First, think of cancer as only a word, nothing more, nothing less. If I talk about a table or the dresses you're wearing or the mic, nothing happens. But if someone says cancer, suddenly you start sweating. Your heart starts beating faster. But if you think that cancer is nothing other than a word, if I talk about a cell phone, it's nothing but a word. The fear goes away. It is only a word, and it takes on the importance that we give it. Please remember that in this day and age, with the advancement of science, you have very good surgery, very good chemotherapy, very good radiation. But best of all, you have very good diagnostics, which is where you people come in. You screen, you spread awareness, you give importance to that, and then you move forward. So, cancer, consider it nothing but a word. Fear stands for false emotions appearing real. So, when we fear something, let's say when we fear cancer, it's not true. It's like when you see a rope. If you're scared, you think it's a snake. But if you're not scared, you see the rope for the rope and you can kick it. So, please be fearless, not only about cancer. It could be an exam, it could be an interview for the rest of your life. Be fearless in your approach to life. That is what will make you a stronger and better person. So I wish you guys all the best in your endeavor, not only now, but forever. And I am so happy to have been able to given this opportunity to share a few of my views with you people. Always remember that anyone who has reached that point of cancer should remember that the treatment is only a short detour. You get back to life, new and improved, better than before. Remember, laughter is the best medicine. Remember, God is great. Remember, this too shall pass. And remember that you are important and you need to look after yourself. Thank you very much indeed. God bless all.
Firstly, I'm extremely honored and happy to be here. Honored because I'm very, very proud Mr. Anand Kumar chose me to represent this initiative. Secondly, because I'm an alumni of Stella Maris, I'm extremely happy to be here. The thing is, I've experienced breast cancer in my family. That's exactly the reason why I'm here and why I'm talking about it. Breast cancer is nothing to be ashamed of. There is a stigma attached to every single thing, including mental health. As a psychologist, I would request each and every one of you, apart from breast cancer, if you have any mental health issues, do not be embarrassed to address it. The other thing I wanted to talk about is just let go, just be yourselves. Don't let society get to you, don't let other people get to you. If you have an issue, please come and talk about it to a professional. Mental health is as important as physical health, even in terms of breast cancer. Okay, if you have an issue, please come and talk to a professional. I'm always available. My contribution to Chennai Turns Pink is that I'm going to offer my services for free. Any person who has breast cancer or even caregivers of a breast cancer patient, please feel free to contact me I'm not going to be, I'm completely available for you. Anyway, it's absolutely wonderful being here. I have so many memories of Stella Maris College, especially Tiohar. I can never ever forget Tiohar, and thank you Stella Maris, thank you Chennai Turns Pink for having me here. Thank you.
This is a wonderful event. I think it's going to be remembered by you all in the entire lifetime, because first of all I must congratulate you people for having brought this function to this college. This is not a function, it is an event of your life. Not many girls are fortunate enough to be studied in the Stella Maris College, which is the most prominent colleges in India, and you are extremely blessed and fortunate to be a product of Stella Maris College. Not many in India or Tamil Nadu are. That's a very important thing you have to remember is this college has got a great legacy, and you all people after coming out of this college will become a product of Stella Maris, and you should contribute to the society in your own chosen field, and wherever you are there, and you have to remember whatever things you learn from this college, and that is most extremely important thing for any student of any college or any university. So academic curriculum is different, and function like this are extremely different. Education is most important thing, and these kind of functions, the lessons we learn from these kind of functions are most indispensable, because the physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics you study here will be remembered for some time, and after as days passes away, it will fade out of your memories. It will never have any true value after some time. Once you settle in a life, you have to remember what has happened in your college every day, and you cannot remember what has happened in your maths class or chemistry class. But this is very, very, very important function, because we are talking about awareness, which is extremely important for this world at this juncture. Cancer awareness. We are particular about breast cancer awareness, and breast cancer means all women are risky and men are more responsible. This is the message we are going to give on this important day, because the society is as strong as the woman. If the woman health is not taken care, then the society will be perished, and the civilizations. I am a history student. Only a good healthy woman can produce a healthy offspring. Only healthy people, healthy child can make a country healthy and the world better. So it is extremely important to look after women's health, and pink is the color, is the glamorous color. Nobody dislikes pink, it seems, but it is more, it has got more importance, because pink means it reflects women health all over the world. It's a universal language. You don't need any explanation. Wherever you see the pink color, it's a sign of women health. It has to be taken care. And we are clearly in such a situation, awful situation. I have to put it in such words, strong words, because the prevalence of breast cancer is more, and it is getting increased exponentially, it seems, in India, all over the world. We don't need to panic, but now the thing is we need to aware of our conditions. The best thing to be done on this earth is to understand the conditions we are living in, and understanding the hostile environment we have to face, and these are all the important things which causes diseases like cancer, particularly breast cancer. It's a life-threatening disease. So when it started in the West Cancer Research Foundation, so it has started in 2003 by a humble person, a single person called Anand Kumar. I think you have to clap for him for this wonderful opportunity. So from a single, every grove or every forest will start with a single seed. And it has been sown in 2003 by this gentleman. And when he was in Delhi, we were talking what to do about any NGO or something like that. So we decided that on that day we have to look after the cancer awareness. And when we studied all these papers and all the research works of doctors and various institutions, we found breast cancer is going to be the disease. I won't call it a disease, but it is going to affect most of the women in this modern world, mainly because of our unhygienic conditions we are living in. People are extremely careful and very judicious in choosing our environment, but there are so many invisible factors which affects us and the entire body, and the breasts are the most vulnerable parts of a human being, and that is going to be affected a lot. And the report says that the breast cancer, among the cancer, breast cancer is the most common disease cancer and the most prevalent cancer of, attacking the women. It in fact overtakes cervical cancer. And most important thing about the breast cancer is it is 100% curable. It is extremely very good condition and medical condition. As per the, if you can detect it early, it can be cured 100%. So that is the motto behind conducting these kinds of breast cancer awareness programs in the colleges, because you need not get panic at this young age. People who are coming from various places are going to talk about breast cancer, which is not at all relevant for you. Maybe it is not relevant for you at this time. You are so young, energetic, you have to enjoy your life. But after 30, 35, you yourself, many of people, you yourself feel that the most important thing has to be taken care of your health. That too against the dreaded diseases like cancer, TB, cardiac diseases, obesity, all these problems are there. So we have decided to take it to the colleges where we can take the message to the pink warriors. That is another important thing we have decided, because taking this to the public platform, it is always better for a woman and to take the message to the woman. And it is always better when it is catch them young. So it is a concept. So we have decided to take the assistance from the college people, and in order to find those people, we want to have more pink warriors, so that these people can take it to the next generation, your neighbor, near and dear, so that you can talk to them freely. This is one thing I think Dr. Sharmila will tell. There is no inhibition in talking about breast cancer, or because it is a part. It's a very vital part of our body. Human system, I think mammals may not have same kind of growth had they not been fed with mother's milk. And we are all dedicated to our mother for having given this wonderful first food. And breast is the main function of breast is to feed the younger ones. In any mammal and human being, it is extremely important. I think it is most religious sentiment, everything. See, you have to take care of your breast. You must aware of your breast. It is not an ornamental thing. It is not a glamorous thing. It's the most vital part of your organ and body, and it has to be taken care because it has to be kept in 100% good health. And because it is the area where you are going to get your milk, and feeding the milk is very, very important, and that is where we need to have emphasis on this kind of breast cancer awareness program. And These pink warriors, what is meant by pink warrior? You know what is, how it is going to be detected early, like self-breast examination, BSc, breast self-examination. It is a simple test, a simple way of finding whether there is lumps or there. One cannot identify the root causes of breast cancer, but there are plenty of causes, and you cannot be certain about the causes, but you can be certain of identifying it through simple procedures like BSc. So one has to learn from this area. I mean, this kind of functions will teach you how to do breast self-examination, so that you can impart it to your mother, cousins and aunts, people who are there, who are not aware of all these things. They are more vulnerable than you people, and when they are in the 40s and 50s, they are the most vulnerable people who are affected with breast cancer, and you have to take this message to the society. That is the main purpose of being a pink warrior, and I am sure that the kind of function and people, celebrity status people like Dr. Sharmila, all these people are coming here only to give an awareness about the breast cancer and how to detect it and how to propagate it to the society, so that we can identify it at the early time. So not everyone is affected with breast cancer or cancer, but anyone. So you cannot say that I am very strong and I cannot attract this kind of disease. It is absolutely foolishness to have that kind of overconfidence on your health, because your health is not dependent on your own activity, but it depends on the entire atmosphere, entire environment. Anyone can be affected with breast cancer. So we have to be very careful, because precaution is the best cure.
So many people, they are coming forward and then they are helping the poor patients. Actually, we are choosing these pink warriors. They have to keep in your mind. This is the thing. Actually, most probably our sister or our relatives or our mother, anybody can affected this breast cancer. No, it's a very costly. So most of the times the doctors availability also, we are having very less number of doctors. And then screening also, actually we think screening also that much of facilities not having in our Tamil Nadu. So nowadays only the government will concentrating on that all the things. So this year government will take action. Actually they are going to start in 79 new cancer hospitals. So now most probably all the peoples want to know about this disease, and then it is very painful. It is very painful. That's our experience. So please convey the message to the rest of your students. So we'll request you, please carry this message always wherever you go, and then please at least share to 2 or 3 people. Thank you.
Chennai Turns Pink is said to be the pink of health. It is an awareness among urban women which is undertaken by WCRF, that is West Cancer Research Foundation. Chennai Turns Pink is a non-profit organization dedicated for the breast cancer and advocates early detection of breast cancer. Chennai Turns Pink engages itself proactively from October 2003 in association with experienced medical experts and institutions to create awareness about breast cancer and the importance of breast self-examination in Chennai, particularly in women colleges. We are immensely grateful in getting wholehearted support from successful women celebrities from all walks of life as Pink ambassadors to carry forward this noble cause in various colleges and institutions. While we carry out breast cancer awareness campaign in women colleges, we also able to get spontaneous support from girl students who are happy to enroll as Pink Warriors to take this important message to their respective kith and kin, near and dear ones of their society. We have identified 108 Pink Warriors who wish to volunteer themselves for this noble cause as Chennai Turns Pink. Having garnered this volunteer strength, we look forward to your invaluable guidance and adequate support to take this awareness campaign to next levels. So, with your support and guidance, along with our Pink ambassadors and Pink warriors, we are planning to conduct breast cancer campaigns, seminars, pink ribbon walks and rallies, breast self-examination workshop in various women colleges in Chennai city throughout this year as a symbolic success in our fight against breast cancer. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Sharmila, a doctor and a media person. It's been an extreme honor to say that I'm here today in Stella Maris College for Chennai Turns Pink to promote awareness about breast cancer. And I think this organization is doing a wonderful job about taking the message across to the target population, especially young women who are on the brink of a new life, a new lease of life. And I think through them taking this message across to the less fortunate is an extremely wonderful job. And Mr. Anand Kumar of Chennai Turns Pink is doing a very good effort, and I congratulate him on this and also wish him that this organization grows much bigger and does much towards contribution to the society. And being a part of this is very fulfilling psychologically, I would say, because since I belong to both the medical and the media fraternity, it gives me an opportunity to contribute my bit to the society and bring about better awareness regarding treatment of breast cancer. And the most important thing is this breast cancer is completely curable if detected at earlier stages. So the more awareness which is created, I think it will bring down the incidence of breast cancer more. So I wish them all the best and would like to do my bit in future too. Thank you.
I was very happy to be here at this program. The girls are so full of energy and enthusiasm, and I think Mr. Anand Kumar, who has started this initiative of Chennai Turn Pink, has done great laudable service to humanity. And whatever he feels I can contribute in whatever way, I'm most willing to do it. Breast cancer is nothing to be worried about. Please, girls, get yourselves checked. Screening is important. Cancer is curable. Early detection is the best. And take care. God bless you all, always.
This is a wonderful initiative. As a psychologist, I think Chennai really needed this, because people have a stigma regarding breast cancer, regarding mental illness. As a psychologist, I feel this is a fantastic way of approaching colleges, where women are the main source of illness and they don't come forward actually. So this is a way of getting them to come forward, talk about it, and creating awareness is the best thing they can actually do. And I think Chennai Turns Pink is doing a wonderful job of it. And my way of contribution is I'm offering my services as a psychologist for free for cancer patients and for caregivers of cancer patients. I think that's the best I can do. And I think it's a wonderful initiative. And I thank Stella Maris for hosting this event as well. Thank you.
என்னோட பேர் திவ்யா, ஸ்டெல்லா மேரிஸ் சோஷியாலஜி படிச்சுட்டு இருக்கேன். எனக்கு வந்து நிறைய சோஷியல் சர்வீசஸ் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஆசைனால நான் வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ணேன் என்எஸ்எஸ்ல. கண்டிப்பாக பிரெஸ்ட் கேன்சர், அதாவது கேன்சர் பற்றி நிறைய பயங்கள் இருந்திருக்கு. ஆனால் உண்மையாகவே பிரெஸ்ட் கேன்சரை வந்து க்யூர் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்றது வந்து எனக்கு இவ்வளோ நாளாக தெரியாது. நான் இன்னைக்கு நடந்த கெஸ்ட் லெக்சர் மூலமாக நான் வந்து கேன்சரை பற்றி பயம் வேண்டாம், அதுக்கு வந்து நான் க்யூர் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நிறைய வழிகள் இருக்குது அப்படின்றத வந்து நான் தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டேன். இதை வந்து நான் மட்டும் மனசில் வச்சுக்காம என் கூட இருக்கிற ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், அப்புறம் என்னை சுற்றி இருக்கிற எல்லாருக்குமே நானும் சொல்வேன். என்னால் முடிஞ்ச அளவு இந்த சென்னை டர்ன்ஸ் பிங்க் அதோட நானும் இணைஞ்சு என்னால் முடிஞ்ச ஒரு சர்வீஸை நான் பண்ணுவேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நான் சொல்லிக்கிறேன்.
I'm from Stella Maris College and my name is Swarna Tyagi. I'm from the economics department. So this opportunity to attend the whole seminar about breast cancer was an extremely different one, and we obviously learned a lot, but people like Neerja ma'am just give us inspiration in life, and they told us things that we really did not know about breast cancer. Especially, you know, a lot of women in the rural India are not free about the disease, and they don't open up. So they've told us the importance to open up about the disease that God forbid that we have. So if in our immediate family and our members have it. So I think it's a great way to just spread the word, and I think Chennai Turns Pink is doing a tremendous job, and I feel extremely privileged to be a part of the whole event. And yeah, I'd like to say thank you so much. It's been a great opportunity.
Good morning, I'm Raunak, Founder Secretary of Chennai Turns Pink. I feel privileged and proud to be a part of Chennai Turns Pink, and I feel very proud that I'm there for the success of the Chennai Turns Pink. So today we are there in Stella Maris College for the launch event, and the program went on very well. We had a very huge number of Pink Warriors support in this college, and the program went on very good as we expected. So in future we hope that we launch more events in various colleges, and even that program would be a great success. So at the last I would like to say that a very big thank you for our online partner Behind Woods for giving us the support for our organization. Thank you.